So like life is a journey, right? And it's quite fascinating, right? Because it's like we're always constantly looking for this major big answer of answer all our problems in life, right? All the situations and all this kind of stuff. But it's quite funny because once we find the answer, this is when we get bored. And we get to the answer and all the hype for the answer and we get there and you're like, huh, it wasn't what I thought it would be, or the expectation, or the feeling of hitting that goal was like, huh, it wasn't as what I thought it was. But and then you reflect back and you realize it was more the journey that you had more fulfillment and more fun in that along, going through. And this is why I think, even on a personal level, and something that I live by now is like by staying in the question, right? And and by staying in the question keeps the life exciting, and keeps you going, and joy, because a lot of the time is once I find the answer I'm like, oh, that was it. And we are going to find the answer for some things and here and there, and this is like one of the things, you create a new question, right? And one thing that I've picked up from, say, one of the like main people I look up to, Peter Chrome, is like you go into every situation saying, I don't know. And then by going to every situation by saying, I don't know, you actually open more doors for new opportunities to continue this journey. Because I meet a lot of adults, especially older ones, through my work and my career at the moment. And a lot of them seem to already have all the answers, right? And they are quite numb, right, to life. And this is what we call the adult mind. They've been there and done that, it's done it all, and all this thing. And it's like that's when life becomes quite boring. And this is why I think it's so important to stay in the question of life, and then creating new questions once you find the answer. And we seem to get stuck in, once we find the answer, that we stay in this, the loop, and we're like, no, we don't need to know anymore. And this is when we become old, bored, rigid, and all these other things. And most vital people are always finding new questions to answer, and it's through the journey, which is what keeps you young. So my thing is like, find a question, and if you find a new answer for that, find a new question, stay in the question. It's about the journey, not the destination.